Is up, good people, and welcome back to another video. You've clicked on Gotham Cenobites. I'm Terry, and today just gonna do, a chat. No real one topic. Well, I guess a lot of what I'm gonna talk about involves metal, but just me talking about a few things, a few announcements. So, I just want to get right into it. I'm sure if you follow the channel, if you follow me on any social media, the Prime 1 Showcase just came out. And I honestly, the metal line is coming to a close. I know there's still some death metal on the docket, and I know they teased death metal Wonder Woman. I do believe they may do a few more death metal pieces, but they did the death metal Batman, the death metal Superman, and they teased death metal Wonder Woman. All of those are going to be passes for me. It may be a different story way down the road if we ever get more than just one income. And I haven't read death metal. I have a lot of the books, but it's going to be one of those announcements coming. I want to wait. I had read most of metal, and reading the omnibus, it went down a lot better. And there was some stuff I had missed that I read in the omnibus. So I've decided to just wait till next February-ish, when the death metal omnibus comes out. I'm just going to buy that and read it like that. So maybe it'll be a different story once I read it. Don't know. Of course I wanted the Batman. He looks badass, but don't have room. I don't have room for the two that I'm about to announce I'm gonna buy, much less any of the death metal. Now I will say, not reading any death metal, one character that does grab my attention is the Robin King. And it's not a Robin, it's still a Bruce Wayne. I read a little bit into his backstory, nothing in the comics, but the XM Robin King got me intrigued enough to go a little bit digging. So they do. If Prime 1 does a 1/3 death metal Robin, we'll see. But so the first thing I wanted to talk about is that Murdermachine is finally, the full printed, painted prototype was revealed, and I'm going to throw up some pictures here. And I want to know in the comments section, I know there's a lot of people really into this metal stuff that watch my videos. Let me know what you think, because the render, it's Murdermachine. The render was great, but the portrait had me kind of, I don't know. But seeing the full statue printed and painted, even that one portrait, it looks fantastic. And now the portrait with the frown, I'm not really a fan of. I'm probably gonna get the EX for this one because I want the smile, the demented, twisted portrait. But I think honestly, if you're looking to save a book, depending on how much it is, you can't go wrong with that basic portrait. It looks fucking great. And just that picture with Akasan, which I love that guy. Just with all of them. All those are all the ones that I'm going to have. And the Grim Knight. Devastator is already on pre-order. He's coming. Murdermachine was announced. I'm going to have all 7 Dark Knights. And the Grim Knight. So with the Grim Knight and this new one, Harley, who laughs, I'm going to have 9 Prime 1s, 10 if you count my Batman Damned. So, Harley, the render to me was such a shit show. I did not care for the render. In fact, I was telling a lot of people, and she was out of my mind. I thought, I'm saving money. They look well enough together for me to pass on her. But, man, and I'm going to put a picture up right now of my favorite portrait, because it's from the comic. I'll put the comic up too. That portrait, I mean, when I saw it in the render, it's a gut punch. I mean, it really was, because the portrait that they finally did with this painted prototype was so amazing, and to me, I felt the render was just shitting on it. I mean, it looked insulting. Seeing this painted prototype, sitting right there, watching, Steve from Casual Nerd Problems stream of the show, and I just, fuck. Because she looked so good. I mean, I don't think there's any way I can pass on it now. I mean, the painted prototype had more fishnets. To me, the color just looked better. It looked off in the render. And then there's only one portrait, and I'll put that up right now, that I don't like. And that's the ball thing with the blonde pigtails. I cannot stand that one. But every other portrait is a knockout. My favorite portrait, and then the visor portrait, and then the two with, her bare face, not bare face, but with makeup on. I think they look close enough to where if one's a DX bonus, you can get away with just getting one. Honestly, the makeup face with the two colors, and my favorite one with the visor where you can see her eyes. Those are going to be the only two that I switch. But so yeah, she's coming home, and I showed the picture. John, the Everyday Collector, he showed these on his stream last night. But yeah, I tried to Photoshop, just taking a picture of it, and Red Death was just like killing it. So I mean, I couldn't Photoshop her. So yeah, I got to work. It was just gonna eat at me. So I moved Red Death last night, took a picture, Photoshopped her in there, and so the plan is still, and I'll put pictures up of what I'm looking at right here with Dawnbreaker the Drowned, and then Murder Machine's going to go there. I'll find a place, but I gotta be honest, as of right now, I have no fucking clue where Batman Damned is gonna go. But and then I'll take a picture of my desk, and I don't know if you guys follow is it Statue Mania Barb from DCX, but I was talking to her when I saw her setup, and her husband took granite brackets and screwed those to the wall and just put her a desktop on there, and she's got a ton of heavy ass pieces on it. So I'll show you a picture of my desk here. I'm not going to do the Photoshop thing, but you can kind of picture Merciless is going to go all the way to the right. There's a freaking air purifier there now, but he's going to go on a shelf, there. I think Red Death is going to go right here in the middle, and then Devastator is going to go pretty much close to my nightstand. So I think I can get away with those three right here, and that's going to free up room for Harley right there. And so with that picture, I already talked to Red Wolf Collectibles, and there's no rush because Harley's not even up for pre-order yet, but I did already order the comic cover that I showed you earlier. I'm probably just going to get a comic case like Grim Knight. I don't feel like it needs to be a CGC or bust. And she's going to go right there. So you're going to have all three of them. You're going to have Harley Who Laughs, Batman Who Laughs, and then Batman Who Laughs is on the Grim Knight's base. If you've read the Batman Who Laughs book, which takes place after Metal, you'll see how awesome he is. But so they already go together, and I think those three will really complete the look. Okay, so moving on to the first announcement. As of filming this, I have 326 subscribers. I don't really whore myself out, so honestly, not the thumbnail, but the link to this video itself, I'm probably only going to put on my social media, which is Instagram, Facebook, and then I do the TikTok thing, but usually it's not, immediate like the other two. But I have the omnibus, so I was like, I have no need for these books. So I felt, instead of me trying to sell them and going through all that bullshit trying to sell books that I've never even fucking done that, I feel like I'm gonna break it up. So for the 500 subscriber giveaway, and the reason there's gonna be 4 books is because I'm behind on the giveaway thing. I mean, I know it's not something that you have to do, but I feel like I should have been. And so these are all of my metal books. They're all in my omnibus, so I have no reason to keep these. So I feel like, doing some giveaways. So the first one is a paperback, but it's going to be Dark Days, The Road to Metal. So that's going to be, this is all going to be one giveaway. So a 500 subscriber giveaway, you're going to get 4 books. So first one, Dark Days. The second one, I do implore you to read this. This is a good read. You don't really have to read, well, you should read it. It's a good book. This too is in the omnibus, but it's The Resistance. It's a great story with Nightwing, Damien, Croc, Harley, and Green Arrow, and they all go through a maze. It's a pretty good. They go through a maze, trying to get to the center. It'll make sense once you read it. But yeah, they all team up with Harley and Killer Croc. It's a good read. This one, if you follow all of my unboxings, when I can remember it, I'm always recommending this book. This is Dark Knights Rising, and this is the book that has every single one-off origin for all 7 of the Dark Knights. The Devastator, Murder Machine, I'm going to get them out of the way because I can't see them right now. But the Merciless, Drown, Dawnbreaker, Red Death, Batman Who Laughs, they're all their origin one-off books are in here. And this is actually a hardcover. But yeah, great book. But again, they are all in the omnibus. So, and then last but not least, it is the 1 through 6 issue of the actual metal event itself. Now, you could read this and that Dark Knights Rising and be totally satisfied. You don't really need to read the whole omnibus, but I implore you. This is a giveaway, but if you have a chance to get the omnibus, I got mine on sale when I found it, but I can get it. But yeah, this is the entire core of the metal event. But so yeah, all 4 of these books are going to be the 500 subscriber giveaway. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Probably reach out to some friends who have done giveaways, probably Steve, Casual Nerd Problems, and I'll tag him up here. But I don't know, I may get some advice from him. I'm not really a live stream person. I've toyed with the idea of doing lives with the wife for the movie reviews. But I don't know. I'm good at making videos. I don't feel like I'm good on the fly to keep the conversation going live. But yeah, so that's the first announcement. Alright, so the last topic for the evening is with the Murder Machine being announced, and some of the photos I showed you early in the video. If it had just been the showcase, I may waited a few for the announcement, and he's certainly going to be the last one that we tackle, because hopefully by then he's up for pre-order. Prime 1, do it now, come on. But I did the video I'm gonna put up here in the tag. I had Nathan's help, and Demetrius, who's done some guest reviews for me with the XM metal pieces. I was able to get their input on the XM versus Prime 1 Batman Who Laughs. So I just wanted to say that I'm going to bring back and complete the the statue showdown. We're going to do Merciless first, and then we're going to go on down the line. We're probably going to do Red Death next. We'll see. We're going to do Dawnbreaker, The Drowned, Devastator, and Murder Machine and Devastator will probably be the last two. And The Drowned. It'll probably be The Drowned, Devastator, and Murder Machine will definitely be the last three. But I do think the only one in the line for XM that I cannot fucking stand is the Dawnbreaker. So, yeah, that's probably the order that we'll follow. We'll go Merciless, Red Death, the Dawnbreaker, then the Drowned, then Devastator, maybe Devastator, then the Drowned. But Murder Machine will be the last. Those are the only ones I'm getting. If we have fun doing it, we may do Death Metal Bats Prime 1 versus Death Metal Bat on Bike. And we may do a statue showdown for that one. And then ultimately there is a Death Metal Superman XM now, so we may do that. If we get through all of these and we have fun, we may do that. And I don't know if I even said that. I keep saying we. But I asked the wife if she wanted to help, because otherwise it's just going to be me completely biased, just trashing XM the whole time, especially the Dawnbreaker. But I don't want to burden Demetrius or Nathan. Those would be the only two I ask, because Nathan has a lot of XM pieces, so he's seen a lot in person, and then Demetrius is getting both whole lines. So yeah, I don't want to burden them, and plus, she wants to help, so it's going to be fun, and she's definitely going to offer a different perspective, a different opinion. As for me, I see red, I'm biased. These are all better to me, but they are. Yeah, Demetrius and Nathan, you both let me down. I knew Nathan was going to choose XM, but I did not see Demetrius picking XM coming. But that's a spoiler. If I didn't tag it earlier, I'm going to tag that video. Go give that a watch. That one is a pretty long one, and I can tell you, the new ones, we're going to probably try to keep 15 to 20 minutes. But we still haven't figured out a formula, so the Merciless is probably not going to be coming, within the month. But we still got to do the throwback review for that Hellraiser Pinhead bust too. That's still something I wanted to do with her. But so yeah, that is coming. So look forward to that. Yeah, I think that's all I'm to talk about. If you haven't caught on to it by now, you'll know that the only two things from the showcase that I'm 100% in on is Harley Who Laughs, and of course, look around. You knew Murder Machine was coming home. But other pieces, while I have your attention, that I liked, I liked the Hellbat, but and it being quarter scale, I think is smart. But no matter what scale, I know you would probably fit in the collection up there, but I'm not as invested in it aesthetically or the storyline. I do know the storyline sounds pretty interesting. Maybe something I read down the road. But the Ivy on Throne, I can say, the first time we saw it, and as a render, just like Harley, didn't really care for it. But the actual statue looked pretty damn good. I know I'm probably going to disappoint a lot of you guys, but don't care for the Croc Batman diorama. I think they should have stuck to the 1/3, because it doesn't make sense to me, like John keeps saying, that the Bane Batman diorama is 1/3, and I do think the Batman versus Joker with his cape all parachute-like, I think that is also 1/3. So to me, it doesn't make sense why they made this one quarter scale. It's only half the Croc. So I think they should have stuck with 1/3, but regardless, to me, I don't think any of the Croc portraits look good. The Croc head looks good, but I'm just not a comic Croc guy. yeah, the only Croc I've seen is the Suicide Squad, the first one, the good one, in my opinion, and the game, both games, I guess. Full-grown version in the first game, and then the Arkham Origins, which I didn't really like the Arkham Origins. But yeah, what else DC was that? That's pretty much it. DC. Well, the Superman throne, it looked good. I'm not getting it, but I know John's worried. But take it from me. If you don't like the render, don't think that that's going to be the statue, because the Harley render looked like dog shit. But that statue, I think, is going to be the sleeper in the line, and she's going to be the most popular since numero uno, Batman Who Laughs. I think they're going to charge double his price for her, and I think she's going to go quick. I mean, it seems to be the buzz of the community that even people who are not into this shit are going to end up with her. Now, half of them may end up selling her at a loss, too, because this statue economy is it's not looking good, which is why got a few hot toys. Got Supergirl, she's coming, I'm going to get her. But those two Prime 1s and then Devastator are already on order. I mean, that's going to be it for me for Prime 1. I mean, at least for now. Something's going to have to change, whether it's more money coming in or decent prices and shipping. But I think I'll be happy. Call myself happy with these guys. I've rambled on enough. I appreciate everyone watching my videos, especially if you've made it this far. If you liked the video, please like, and you drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the showcase. What was, your favorites? What'd you think of Harley? What'd you think of Murder Machine? Oh my, the Alfreds. It looks so good. Prime 1, please make it a plug-in. Please. I know I just talked about that in my Cyborg Light Up video, but please, just plug them in. They won't. I mean, God, they should have made Darkseid a plug-in from the Justice League, and they fucking did not. Anyways, if you like the video, drop a like, and if you want to subscribe, like I said, 500 subscriber giveaway. You're going to be deep in the metal. Deep in the metal. And I don't know when I'm going to give away my death metal books, maybe 750. But I'm not looking too far in the future, or, Anyways, 500 subscriber giveaway, 4 metal books. I appreciate you all, appreciate you giving me your time. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. Peace. Peace.